April Taylor asks, does Onni ever like chewing on wood? Does he like chewing on wood? And other things as well. This was a beautiful chair. I'm a writer, and this is what I sat in when I wrote. Used to. So, to answer your question, bet. Yeah, we spend a lot of money in toys because it takes him no time to undo them. Oh, you might be interested to know, Onni can also bite chains in half. So this is stainless steel. These used to be toys. I have to restring them. Kind of hard when I use everything, and he could bite through any and everything with that powerful beak of his. Danger, danger, because they will chew anything. So, of my birds, who is the least maintenance? I would say Pip, the parrotlet. He's free to do whatever he wants. Hi Pip, are you mad? He's wonderfully independent. So he'll hang out, like when I'm writing, he'll fly on my shoulder, but like I can't touch him. At the same time, he's real gentle. Like if I pick him up, he's sweet. He doesn't bite. Yeah. See, yeah, he doesn't appreciate it very much. He's just not a hands-on guy. Yeah. Fly home! And this is his buddy, Sunny, which I call my mini too. Come here, Sunny. Come here, Sunny. Sunny, the talking bird extraordinaire. Hi. Fat bird. Woo-woo! Fat bird. They are extremely dusty. Let me show you. So this is our air filter. Yeah, that's just from a couple days. I have to get up, and that's all cockatoo dust. That's all from that one. I'll show you in the bedroom. Goes all the way back, and we have dust come up everywhere. Just to give you an idea, check this out. I mean, it's insane. It's ridiculous. So stupid. And it gets all over in your house. Even though we're very careful and good about air filters, you can tell that's clean. That's new. We got that, you know, we get them every month. So the maintenance is feed them every day or check. And fresh water once or a couple times a day. And yeah, their cages, it's not too bad. Let's see, what's today? Today's Wednesday. Let's see, the last time I cleaned it would have been Sunday morning. Ta-da! Oh, how lovely. Dirtiness. Dirtiness. Ferret people talk about their poop. Yeah, you ain't seen nothing yet. So you've had a bird. Oh my God. It's so stupid! Now Onni, we just did his cage today. Very clean. No, meow, 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 meow. Shh, Sonny, you have to be quiet so I can, talk. Oops, you saw that. Such a pretty bird. And there he goes again, trying to get that wire. That, by the way, is a UVB light. Everybody likes some sunshine. Yes, he's such a pretty bird. And this cage is kind of stripped down right now because I've been cleaning it. This cage takes 2 to 3 times a week. And every week I've got to like clean that top to bottom. I even have to climb. I'm in the cage and clean it. And the outside and the walls and under and all this gets dusty. Cockatoo is a lot of maintenance. But it's one of those things, as long as you don't let it get out of hand. So just, you know, be in a routine, you know. I'm going to dedicate this many minutes every single day, no matter what, because when you let it go for a few days, that's when it's horrendous. It helps me. Okay, and then what I have to do is put this in the shower, clean it down. I gotta clean this grate. It's toys. And here we go. Oh Snap asks, "Hello Onni and family. I was wondering how much time out of your day taking care of your birds take, like all together or individually. Who's the highest maintenance and who is the easiest?" So I would say half an hour for Onni, and I would say 10 minutes each for the small birds. So that would be about 45 minutes to clean and feed them a day. On a big day, it takes 2 hours to do Sunny's cage. It takes about half an hour to do Sunny's, maybe a little more, the cockatiel. And then the parrotlet Pip, I would say he probably 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Yeah, I never really timed it. As far as out time, that's different. That's where your time comes in. I'm really lucky with this little guy. He is actually free flight, free roam in the house. There is an invisible barrier here apparently, and has been for 7 years. So, just super cool because he gets to stay out all the time. Cockatiels are independent, so it's not okay to have a lot of cage time, but he won't get nuts. What I normally do is put him on my shoulder, and we do the dishes, and we do the laundry, and we vacuum. He loves to vacuum, and so that's how he gets his time out, is while I do all my work. And he loves just hanging with me. As you've seen, the cleaning never ends. The cages aren't ever clean. what do we have here? We have more than just burbs. I don't have very much. I used to have a whole zoo, but cockatoos just take too much time. So, right here we have a crested gecko. Hello. And there's her butt. She lost her tail. So, yeah, she lost her tail. If they get way too scared, they do something called dropping their tail. There she is. She's sleeping. She has eyelashes. We also have a most excellent pet. Takes up a third of the bedroom. And this is our Tegu. Hello, Kaju. I try to give her time out, but I don't ever have much time. So I put her in a room. Tegus are not monsters. No, they're sweethearts. Blech. Laura and Janelle ask, how many hours of hand-on attention do cockatoos need? A lot. He loves this. I don't know why. Give me a high five. Give me a high five. La 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 la. I think I read 5 hours at a cage time. All I can say is as much as possible. If you can do it all day, do it all day. He's a baby. He's just learning. He's going through a little bit of puberty, so he's fighting a little bit. I love you. So I'm only able to bring him out intermittently and when he is acting calm. So that could be 20 minutes, it could be an hour, and I just do it all day. That's him telling me that's not near enough. CJE asks, does Onni ever say actual words? As you can hear, he speaks proficient Onnish. What does he say? He says, la 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 la. He will not talk on cue though. He also says, peekaboo. And he plays peekaboo. And of course we have the record-breaking hello. But what's more important to me than words? Language. Sunny, the cockatiel, actually knows real language. You're kind of learning. He knows hello is for really hello. He doesn't just say it ever. So that's pretty cool. This is so quiet. Cockatoos normally are screaming and yell and loud. Jungle noises. Ping Yi asks, my cockatoo bites my mom, for no reason. Why? I'm going through the same thing, and we're learning about each other in their minds. There's always a reason. They're as smart as a 3-year-old child. So I have not figured out why. Sometimes he goes after my face or talks, and I haven't quite figured that out. I know it's when he's mad and he pitches a fit. If I tell him to do something, take him away for something he wants, he pitches a fit and he gets aggressive. And that's new. So he's 2, so I'm guessing this is prepubescent. Prepubescent? Is that how you say it? Puberty. Okay. So I think he's entering that even though he's just 2. So, and never argue with a cockatoo. Let me tell you what, they'll win every time. As far as why he's biting, I would go on some Cockatoo message boards and on Facebook, something like Cockatoos 101 or Umbrella Cockatoos 101. And there's probably some breeders, there's probably really experienced people there, and they can help you. I'm not near qualified to try and help you. All I can tell you is they're excited and they don't mean to because they're playing or they just want to impulsively lash out. Sometimes they're angry, sometimes they're excited, sometimes they're jealous, sometimes they don't like that you're holding the phone, talking on the phone. Sometimes they can consider somebody kind of like their mate or their favorite person. So then what happens is they don't like other people, or they think that you're kind of threatening to their person, or you're coming in between them. I'm lucky he didn't break the skin, really, to cause stitches. You can still see it's a little swollen. Why did he do that? I'll tell you why. I was done playing with him, and I told him to get back in his cage. I went to put him back in his cage. He tried to get out. I said no, pushed him back in his cage, and he let me have it. Because he is a child, and he threw a temper tantrum, and he has to learn not to. So we're in it for the long haul with a cockatoo. They live 80 to 100 years, okay? So, heck, human children bite. So this is one way to spend your time with your bird. If you can find a bird-safe room or make one so that you can just chill and hang out. Then you can read, play on your phone. Make sure that your bird room has furniture that you don't care about at all, because it will be destroyed no matter how fast you are or what you do. Punk Dog Rock asks, how far can Onni fly? How long airborne? As you see or have seen, his wings are clipped a little bit. And that doesn't mean that he can't fly. That just means he can't fly for miles if he gets out and die a certain death. A long, torturous death. So, how far can he fly? Let's see. Come on. You don't want to fly. You don't want to fly? Come on. Come on. Fly. As you can see, he actually prefers not to fly most of the time. I don't know why that is. He just likes to walk around and bounce and tap dance. How long airborne? I don't know. He can fly halfway across a room, but he's never really tries to do much more. But I know he can. I've had a cockatoo before and had more of a trim than that. She could fly room to room. I imagine it's because he's a baby. Hello. Hello. He's a baby. Hello. Mama. Peekaboo. Laura Ostenberg asks, is Onni still scared of those angry birds? I don't know. I haven't done it in a while. Let's see. What is it? Those are angry birds. Are they angry at you? Huh? What's the matter? Huh? What do you think? Yeah, I think he doesn't like them much. Nico asks, I think that's how you spell it, but I'm not sure. You guys are going to have to forgive me if I don't know how to pronounce certain things. Have I ever fed Onni peppers or jalapenos? No. But I'll try. For those that don't know, a lot of birds like hot peppers. They can taste real well, but for some reason, I guess hot peppers and things just don't bother them. They actually really like them. Laura Ostenberg also asks, does Onni still try to get bubbles when I choose bubblegum? Absolutely, he loves bubblegum. I've yet to get something big like bubble yum and blow those huge bubbles. I've been a little bit scared because he's quick. Man, can you imagine what a mess that'd be? But yeah, he loves those bubbles. Lad Gilgore asks, has Onni gone to the vet? Is he afraid of her? Nope. First thing I did when I got Onni, even though he had been to a vet and had all of his immunizations and things from the breeder and he was in perfect health, I thought, why not start while he's a baby so it's not a scary thing. So that's what we did. I made an appointment with Dr. Hester at Middle Valley Animal Hospital. She's a doll. And she just introduced herself to Onni, and he just kind of got used to touching his wings and his feet. She just kind of looked him over and spent a little time with him, and that was that. It's always good to do that too. That way a vet has a baseline. That way when they see them when they're sick, they can see how different they are for themselves, not just hear you say, he's not talking as much. See that? He only talks when I talk. I've been asked, what's the most surprising thing Onni has learned? What do you think?
I got your nose! Oh! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
There you go, it's bad. Does Onni have a favorite toy? No, he does not. I cannot keep up with him. I absolutely cannot keep up with him. Every day, he's got a new favorite. Every day, and I cannot keep up with him, which is really hard. Really, really hard, because I want to reward him with what he likes, or keep him busy when I'm out. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ah. Service dog Kazana asks, what? Hello? How does Onni behave when you're talking to friends on the telephone? I know that some birds react badly when they feel time has been taken away from them. Also, does Onni have any friends who specifically call for him? Thanks. I love watching your videos. For those that don't know, and nobody would, that is my friend Jerry, and she calls and Skypes with Onni, and yeah, she calls just to talk to him sometimes. So yeah, Stinker. Thanks for the question. Please add some info on how Onni came to your house. There's 2 reasons I haven't said anything, and this is one of them. This is TIka. This was our Goffin. And she's in heaven right now. She was a little angel, as you can see. She was an absolute angel. She didn't act like an angel, though. She was just sweet and looked like an angel. Here's her feet. Here's her feet. Here's her little bird. She did have favorite toys. There she's in here. There's her feathers. and she loved this, and it's too hard, unbearable. I can't press the button and show you what the song is. This is a baby spoon. She grew up with Zoe, a little girl, my best friend's. Zoe was born. They would sit on the ground and have snacks together, and when they did baby food, they'd give a spoonful to the baby and then a spoonful to TIka. And that's actually how we got Zoe to eat a lot of different foods. Retired t-shirt, obviously. And this goes unrung. Don't ring that either. And yeah, we grieved for her for about a year, and my husband couldn't take it anymore. He was heartbroken. And so I gave in, and we got Onni for him because he wasn't getting over. I didn't want another cockatoo. And it's so hard. I was giving her special care and like a prisoner in my own home for 7 years. And I didn't want to try again. But he was just so devastated that eventually, yeah, I gave in, and we went out and got a cockatoo. She died of mutilation syndrome. This is something cockatoos can get, and she wasn't just plucking, she tore herself open. She eventually had to keep a collar on 24/7, and then it went to a double collar, and her quality of life was horrible. She started getting sick too from the stress. So when we were at the vet for her once, we let her go in my husband's arms. And yeah, people think that this mutilation comes from being bored or not knowing what you're doing. Oh, no, that is not always the case. She even went to the University of Tennessee. Vets, exotic avian medicine. She's been to several vets who could not figure it out, who have seen her home, that we did everything right and spent exorbitant costs and time trying to make her well. If you only knew how we adapted this home for her, and nothing worked. Once in a while, I'll talk to somebody, even an advanced bird owner, that, sorry, I'm nervous, so I'll stop, who's occasionally run into this same thing. Yeah, I don't think I want to say anything more than that. I can't believe I got through this. Okay. So now that I'm away from that environment, I can tell you detailed how Onni came to see us. There is a video on my site, by the way, of us getting him at the store and arriving. We had to take classes for him all week to learn how to feed him and visit him and get him used to us. I looked for over 6 months for an adoptable cockatoo in the tri-state area here. And wouldn't you know, after years of seeing one after another pitiful bird that needed a permanent home, that was fine. Of course, when I finally made that commitment, that decision to get one, of course there was nobody who had lost their mommies and daddies or whatever that needed a home. I was really upset about that because we were older. I wanted an older bird. Older birds, you know what you're getting into, because when you get a baby bird, they go through puberty and everything. Kind of never know what you're getting, to tell you the truth, just like having a real child. So it didn't work out, and we were eating our hearts out going through bird stores, and went to Bird Paradise in New Jersey, and it's just one of those things when you know, it hit us. I mean, we weren't expecting or looking to buy a baby at that point. We were just kind of, wow. But he was sitting across the room, and we just knew. So that's how Onni came to live with us. If you guys have any requests of seeing Onni do something, of seeing a family do something, or go somewhere, just leave them in the comments below. I appreciate it. I always appreciate the content. And thanks a lot. I hope you guys had a little bit of fun, got some information. And yeah, if you have any questions or want to contact me, I'm on Facebook. Follow Onni on Instagram if you like. I put up occasional pictures. And I hope you stay watching his videos, and he brings you lots of smiles. He sure makes us smile.